Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Georgetown, Kentucky, Larrry D.
Great to see Larry D back in the impact zone.
He's kicked his way back into the impact zone, and that's bad news for anybody who steps across the ring from Larry D.
And a reminder, tickets for Impact Wrestling in Philadelphia are on sale now. Join us this Friday, March 18th and Saturday, March 19th at the famed 2300 Arena for a South Philly showdown for Impact Wrestling on Access TV.
His opponent from Punjab, India, Bhupinder Gujjar.
I gotta say, Brian Myers loves commentating during Gujjar's matches.
He's scouting. He's always scouting. We saw what happened with the learning tree. He always has an eye on new and upcoming talent that he can maybe mentor. But Larry D is going to have to deal with someone who's been on a very, very big hot streak in Bhupinder Gujjar.
Bhupinder Gujjar has been fantastic as of late here in Impact Wrestling. Is undefeated, has faced some tough competition, and also he's had to deal with the likes of Raj Singh as of late, who's tried to get Gujjar to back up Singh's endeavors, and I think Gujjar's just like, hey, I'm gonna do my own thing.
Well, Raj, much like Brian Myers, knows talent when he sees it. We know talent. Gujjar here has been very, very impressive. He's young in his career, but he's got every single tool he needs to get there, to get where he wants to be.
Larry D, the definition of being persistent. Seemed like at one point, I know he shared on social media, he was no longer a part of Impact Wrestling, is back there, he wanted an opportunity, and is going up against Bhupinder Gujjar. Right now, let's check in with the commentator pro, Brian Myers, for his insight.
Bhupinder with the side headlock. Lawrence D is back in the impact zone, making a courageous comeback after taking some time away to do the Buddy Rose blow-away diet.
Boy, it's like we've got Gordon Soley doing commentary outside here, just feet away from us. It's unbelievable. Oh, and a kick right to the face.
Well, that's what happens when you're as good as the most professional wrestler and, second most after me, commentator. Your third.
Gujjar absolutely fantastic, able to take out the leg there. Very accurate drop kick.
Whoa, whoa.
Boom! Elbow drop, here's the cover, and a kick out by Larry D.
That's what I mean, there's that size, strength, athleticism. Bhupinder Gujjar has got everything he needs. Maybe he just needs someone like Raj Singh to push him. Man, speak of the devil, speak of the handsome devil. You see Raj Singh.
Raj Singh there in the back of your screen. Bhupinder Gujjar's not been answering any of his calls, texts, or emails, so Singh decided to just interrupt him in the middle of a match.
Bhupinder's got the tools, he just needs a little bit of polish. Raj can give him that.
And Larry D attacking from behind, and listen, we understand Larry D's situation. He's gonna be the aggressor in this match, trying to make an impression.
See, Raj can teach Bhupinder things like that, to not turn your back on your opponent. That's a day one lesson that Gujjar should have learned.
Right to the ribs, and Gujjar. This could be a bad situation here, and obviously the involvement of Raj Singh threw him off a bit.
Gujjar fighting back, trying to fire at him.
Well, Larry D into the cover, shoulders down. Gujjar able to kick out Larry D, the veteran, right on top of his opponent.
That's the kind of veteran move that Gujjar needs to learn. He needs a mentor, he needs a partner to teach him those kind of things.
Now Gujjar trying to get back up to his feet here inside the impact zone. Oh, driven right back down by Larry D. Taking on the largest opponent he's ever faced here in Impact Wrestling.
He's gonna have to use that athleticism.
Oh! Root for the clothesline and delivers one of his own. Larry D looking fantastic, and Gujjar able to kick out.
This is an important lesson for Gujjar too. How to stay in a contest when you're just being slugged and beaten down over and over.
Oh, look at this. Ripping at the eyes, the skull of Gujjar.
Maybe it's a contest like this that's the straw that breaks the camel's back. that will lead Gujjar to relying on someone like Raj.
And you can see Raj Singh looking a little trepidatious in the corner. That's because he's been punched in the face by Larry D, so he understands what this feels like.
He knows very, very well.
Ooh. Tell you what, this is the proverbial baptism by fire. Bhupinder Gujjar.
But kudos to him, he's staying in it. He is kicked out at every turn. He has not submitted. Oh, that's an important lesson for a young man.
And a sling blade out of the corner by Gujjar. Oh, and a backbreaker.
Great strength from Gujjar there.
300 pounds right into the knee. And now a ripcord knee. Shoulders. Samoan drop.
Huge Samoan drop. Gujjar still feeling the effects of this beatdown from Larry D, but he is fired up.
One hell of a feat of strength there by Gujjar to get Larry D up. Oh, and the veteran responds. Oh. Larry D able to take him off his feet. Oh, and a stomp.
Right
Larry
to the back of the head
to
there.
end Gujjar's undefeated roll and a kick out.
Gujjar staying in this all the way, and I gotta think part of that has to do with the encouragement of Raj Singh at ringside.
I think Raj Singh is backing up Larry D right now. I don't know. Whoa! Right in front of our desk here in the commentator pro position for what it's worth.
Ryan Myers almost got a real close look at Bhupinder Gujjar there.
On the top turnbuckle, Larry D and Gujjar look at the ropes buckling under the sheer humanity on the top turnbuckle.
Could be a dangerous situation for both athletes here as Bhupinder continues to fight.
Oh, Larry D. Oh, and the corner spear by Bhupinder Gujjar. Gujjar remains unbeaten.
Here is your winner, Bhupinder Gujjar.
Talk about a hard-fought win for Bhupinder Gujjar. I'd say the toughest test he's had thus far in Impact.
The toughest, the biggest literal test.
Wait a minute. W. Morrissey heard enough from Brian Myers once again. Out here to get a piece of Myers who's running away. And now inside the ring, Raj Singh raising the hand of Bhupinder Gujjar like Singh had anything to do with this win.
He was encouraging him. It was his words, his presence that I really think helped Bhupinder Gujjar. Whoa!
Oh! Oh, no. And Myers ran away. Give the people what they want. Raj Singh hit with the BQE. The beatings will continue until W. Morrissey gets his hands on Brian Myers.
Put a couple dollars in the table budget.